Good morning, class. Today I'm going to be explaining your homework assignment for 4-2. So make sure you open your books to page 20. And so don't forget to incorporate in the sentences the briefs at the very top, the phrases. Okay, let me write them down for you. Is the, with the, are the. Okay? You're going to write them in one stroke. Don't separate it or it's going to be wrong. Don't put the is first and then the after. That's wrong. It's is the. One stroke, okay? And so you're going to write the sentences 4-2, 1 through 30, 3 times perfect. So there's an example on your homework sheet. You're going to write, is the rag wet, question mark, okay? And then again, is the rag wet, question mark? And one more time, is the rag wet, question mark? So I'm going to check it. And here I started off, is the rag wet, question mark? Is the rag wet, question mark? Is the rag wet, question mark? So it's all right. So I can go on to the next one. Make sure that you check your work. Okay, so I'm going on. And I'm going to go to the second sentence. Are the rags wet, question mark? Okay, and then again, because you have to write each one 3 times perfect. Are the rags wet, question mark? And then notice that rags, I wrote R-A-G, come back final S. If you write it together, it's wrong. So make sure you come back, it's an inflected ending S. Come back with that. And then one more time, because I want 3 perfect ones. Are the rags wet, question mark? Okay, so I keep going because I'm now on the third one. The tar is hot, period. Check it. One more time. The tar is hot, period. One more time. The tar is hot, period. Okay? Of course, I'm going faster because I know how to do this. But you all take your time. Make sure you check them 3 times perfect each sentence. So what I would have is a ruler out so you don't miss anything. Check it. Check your work. Have the ruler in the book. And that way you know where the sentences stop. It's 30 sentences. So you're going to have how many sentences altogether? Hopefully 90. Okay, so take your time. Each sentence. Don't write 1 through 30 and then 1 through 30. You write each sentence 3 times. Is the rag wet, question mark? Is the rag wet, question mark? Is the rag wet, question mark? So let's say you make a mistake. You start over and you make sure you have 3 complete sentences that are correct. So just PFF 3 times. This will let the lab assistants know you made a mistake and that you're starting over from the very beginning. You don't start over from the middle of the sentence. You need 3 complete sentences, okay? So PF 3 times will let them know you made a mistake. Can you complete extra sentences? Of course you can. It makes you a better writer and it's only going to help you, okay? So going on, you're going to read 21 and 22. Those are the physical notes that go with the sentences. This is what your notes should look like in case you don't know. So page 21, 22 are the notes, and then we're going on to lesson 5. You're going to read everything, listen to my lecture. So we have 5-1. Double characters on the initial side. So 5 times perfect each row across. So I'm going to get my ruler, put it on the very top row, and you have to have 5 times perfect each row. So I'm going to start S-A, you write it together, T-O-K-E-P-U-W-I, because my new I is E-U, H-E-R-E-R-I. Okay, so I'm going to check it. I'm going to go up here and go to the S-A-T-O-K-E, check it with the book, P-U-W-I, because your new I is E-U, H-E-R-E-R-I. So I have one perfect row. So I'm going to start again. S-A-T-O-K-E-P-U-W-I-H-E-R-E-R-I. Check it. It's down here. And there it is. Check it with your book. S-A-T-O-K-E-P-U-W-I-H-E-R-E-R-I. 2 perfect rows. Go on. S-A-T-O-K-E-P-U-W-I-H-E-R-E-R-I. Remember, it's easier for me. I've been doing this for years, so but you all just take your time. Let's check it. S-A-T-O-K-E-P-U-W-I-H-E-R-E-R-I. So on this next one, I'm going to make a mistake just so I'll show you how to start over, okay? So I'm gonna write S-A-T-O. So let's say I accidentally put the T-A-O. That's wrong. So I'm gonna start over. You've gotta start over. So it's 1, 2, 3, and let Monica know. And so I start over, S-A-T-O-K-E-P-U-W-I-H-E-R-E-R-I. And so you can keep track of how many you are doing by going back or just writing it down. You know, I have right here, I have one perfect one. So that's 1, 2, 3. Here's my 4th. Okay, my 4th one is right here. And I just need one more and I'm done. So you start over at the very beginning of the row. Here we go. S-A-T-O-K-E-P-U-W-I-H-E-R-E-R-I. So I'm going to check it. So S-A-T-O-K-E-P-U-W-I-H-E-R-E-R-I. So it's correct. So I'm done with that row and I go to the next row. It's only 2 rows. That's it. So it's not much homework, okay? Just remember, very important to remember that your new I is the EU, okay? You push all of these letters, you press them at the same time. There's not going to be one under another. It's going to look just like my notes here, okay? And so we're going on to 5-2. Go on to the next page, page 24. And so it says double characters, initial side. So it's all going to be with your left hand. All of these letters are going to be written with your left hand. So now we're incorporating the new letters we've learned. So have your flashcards so you memorize them beforehand. Remember, you're writing new letters. They're double character. And so it says on the very first row on your homework sheet, 5 times perfect each row. So how many rows do we have? 3. So I'm going to go with the first row, cover my book, the bottom rows with a ruler or a piece of paper. And I'm going to start writing S-T-K-D-T-P-F. P-W, B-P-H-M-H-R-L. So I'm going to check it, okay? Sorry, my notes aren't coming up, but let's check it and see what I wrote. So it starts with an S. So I go up here and look for my S. There it is, right here. So I'm going to go S-T-K-D, which is now a T-K, T, P, F is now a TP, P by itself, don't skip your places, W is a W, B is now a PW, P is a P, H is H, M is PH, H is H, R is R, and L is L. So I have one perfect row. So I can go on. So maybe I would write it on a piece of paper. You have one perfect row. Put a little number 1 with the circle on it, just to let you know, keep track of how many you have. Of course, some of you may want to complete extras. It's all up to you. So one more time. I'm going to go S-T-K-D-T-P-F-P-W-B-P-H-M-H-R-L. And let's see. And so don't even look over here. That's going to throw you off if you have your dictionaries on. Leave them off. You want to see this, what you're writing. So I'm going to go again. S-T-K-D is now T-K. T-P-F-P-W-B is now P-W. P-H-M-H-R. L. The L is now an HR. So that's my second one. And so I go on and on until I have 5 perfect rows. If I make a mistake in the middle, I got to start all over at the very beginning because you have to have 5 perfect rows of each row. So you have 3 rows, so you're going to have 15 rows. Take your time. Remember, you're incorporating the new letters. So very important that you stroke them correctly, that you make your flashcards. Take your time, check your work, and complete extras, okay? So I'm not going to write all 5 of them out because it would take me forever. But you all do it. Just take your time, okay? Check your work, complete extras. And that's it. That's all for your homework assignment. So take your time. Let me know if you have any questions. Remember to incorporate the new letters you learned. TK is D, PW is B, HR is L, F is TP, M is M. PH, sorry. Okay, have a great day. Let me know if you have any questions, you all.